All right, I'm back in my kitchen with my two secondary ferment kombucha. I chose not to burp them, so what we're going to see here is what we're going to get. So I don't know if we're going to get a little explosion here or just a little pop, but this is the orange juice secondary ferment. I see a little something at the top. I'm not exactly sure what that is, if that is just some of the what do you call that when orange juice has pulp? Some of the pulp or what have you. There's a lot sitting at the bottom. So again, I'm gonna pop this and see what we get. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there's the answer. This fella should have been burped. This is 6 days, second ferment. I have quite the mess here. But anyhow, I told myself when I started this video, I was gonna do this video on one run because I wanted to do a taste test comparison. Obviously, this is gonna have a little bit of a fizz to it. I might pause in between these taste tests. All right, secondary ferment orange juice. Kind of wish Brad was here to be a taste tester. It's still very sweet, does not taste like orange juice, has a nice amount of fizz. I like the fizz. I don't know that I think it's got all that much difference in taste from my just regular kombucha, which I have a regular kombucha sitting here that has not been popped either. All right, for my sanity's sake, I'm going to put this on pause. I'm going to clean up some of this before it drips all over the floor, and we'll be right back for our next one, which is the cranberry ginger. So hold on a second. Okay, I spent a few minutes trying to clean up, and I have determined that the floor is actually going to need a mopping. But I did get the table wiped down. Anyhow, 6 days, secondary ferment on orange juice. Clue number or suggestion number one, make sure you burp it at some point. It was sweet and it did have a lot of nice fizz. So there's that one. Now I'm a little bit nervous to open cranberry juice. I think I'm just gonna turn this camera over here towards my sink because I'm probably, like I said, I'm feeling a little bit more nervous what I'm gonna get, and this way I am going to just open it over top of the sink. Oh, all right. Gosh, I should open that one first. I got some nice fizz going around the cranberries. They were dried craisins and up around the top here, but no big explosion. So that's good. That's good. All right, let's see what we have for flavor. Boy, there's a. So let's go ahead and pour off some. Well, the cranberries are kind of getting a little stuck at the top. There we go. All right, so we've got some nice fizz. Got a couple craisins in there. Oh, now I like that. So if you remember, I had put I cut up some dried cranberries, about a 1/4 cup, and put it in the bottom of my bottle here for the secondary ferment. And I had noted, somebody had mentioned on the internet that they also put fresh ginger in when they do the cranberry. I didn't have any fresh ginger to slice up in there, so I put maybe a 1/4 of a teaspoon of ginger powder in there to make my cranberry ginger. I still really taste the kombucha kind of taste, but there's a nice little extra flavor of cranberry in there. And this one has a nice fizz, but no explosion. You can see how much exploded out of this bottle compared to this one, because I took off about the same amount for my taste test. So, all right, that one worked out. So, the kombucha that has been sealed, I just gonna pop it, and you can see that it did have some pop there. We'll see if having that sealed created another nice little ferment going. We've got some bubbles. Got a little bit of a SCOBY going. It's like a little bit of a slimy thing, but it's in the bottle there. And very much still sweet and a nice kombucha flavor. I tend to like my kombucha sweeter. My family likes it, they don't mind it tart, but so there we go, secondary ferment. First time I've ever done it. Thanks for joining me on seeing how it turns out. Orange juice explosion, cranberry, just a nice bubble up and fizz, and just straight kombucha just had a nice little pop. Okay, so there was my first experiment. I think I will do the cranberry one again. I like the taste. For the mess that I got out of the orange juice and the very little flavor I noticed different from a basic kombucha, probably won't do the orange juice again. Well, I hope you've had a wonderful day. Today is, I believe, day 37 of my video posting. Yes, day 37. So I'm glad to be on here with you. I hope to see you again tomorrow. I'll be here. I hope you're here. Take care.